Okay, stay tuned, folks. You're going to want to see this one. It's the world's most dangerous gun, or maybe the scariest gun, and not towards the person who's it's being aimed at, but towards the person who's trying to fire it. It's this little dude right here. Look at this thing. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. Little 22 Magnum Derringer. Okay. Yeah. You don't want none of this. Here, I dare you. Okay, look at this mess right here. This is a 22 Derringer twist barrel made by CDM Products. A little bit more on that later. But look at this thing. You notice there's a little sight, little blade sight on the top and the bottom. That's because the barrels twist. Okay, and this is how this works. The little button right here, you push that, that allows the cylinders to twist if the hammer is on a half cock position. And that's how you load it. To start with, put your little 22 Magnum right here on this side, grab you another one, and throw it over in here on this side. Get that in there. This thing is small. And you twist the barrel back around, and you got to push the button again so it will lock. I'm making quotation mark, air quotation mark things in my head. See how loose that? Oh, that's no problem. No problem. But if you look at this thing, you see how close the hammer is to the rim of the rimfire cartridge that you're using, and it's crazy. It's really a crude, and I don't know about, but you see here I'm going to unload it. I'm doing a little voiceover after I've made this video. Let's put this back down here. But that's how that works. And you see how close the hammer is to the rim on this thing? It's kind of like in a half cock deal. Cock it all the way back and pull the trigger. Bam, it goes all the way down on the rim. As you can see here, you know, if the rim was there, they put this little half cock thing, and that's kind of a safety for it. But, you know, this thing is just tiny, jumbling around in your pocket, you know. I don't know about that. And, yeah. There's the thing, you know, it's so easy to unlock the cylinder. And here's the problem I had with it. I'm just playing around with it in the house here without any shells in it, of course. Just, you know, trying to familiarize myself with the nomenclature of it. You know, trying to say, okay, what if I look at this? Look how loose it is. There's a little notch in there for the blade to go down on the rim. Again, half cock. You got to half cock it or it won't rotate the cylinder because the blade goes down this little notch that the bullet sets in. But the problem I had with it, you know, I'm messing around here at the house, but look here, when you try to pull the trigger, it goes right by the latch that unlatches the cylinder. So it just spins around. You know, at best, it misses the rim and doesn't do anything. You know, at worst, it hits it halfway when it's, you know, halfway behind the block. And I mean, what a mess. Boom. I don't know about this thing. This is sketchy. I'm scared of it. Little 22 mag, and I mean, it is small. Click. I mean, that part works pretty good. Again, I'm doing a voiceover here, so I'm just kind of watching myself do the video. Look how small this thing is. I've got pretty big hands, but still yet, this is pretty small. Crazy. It is crazy. And, you know, the bullet, here's your cartridge sitting in here, and I don't think the barrel of it is as long as the cartridge is. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this is a too long or long tube by CDM Products, Criterion Die Machine. And they were refused a manufacturing license in 1970, and this was after the Gun Control Act of 1968 that concerned the Saturday night specials that were so popular back in the time. But I don't know. I don't know about this. Okay, did you think I wasn't going to shoot this thing? The guy who sold it to me assured me it was very safe. So I'm going to load it up. Remember how we loaded it up? Just like that. 22 mag. Yeah. And it is loaded. Kind of stiff there. I'm going to be shooting at this piece of paper right here. Okay, so, and if I'm going down smoking a cigarette, wearing a free hat limit 1 hat, and my safety goggles. No gloves, no nothing. Look here, I'm out here in my flip flops. Cameraman has no protection whatsoever. But you know, you got an assailant here coming at you. You're like, dude, I'm gonna shoot your ass. And here we go. Let's see if we can shoot. This is probably gonna be loud. I'm probably gonna be deafened, but hey, cumulative hearing loss. Who's heard of it? All right, piece of paper. I'm gonna put that center mass right here. Oh my goodness. Now the paper's wanting to fly around. There went one. Now we're gonna rotate the barrel and do it again. And here we go. Center mass right here in the chest. Just imagine this was his face, which is what I was imagining. And there it is. Now you're going to have, now it's pretty well stuck. How do you get them out of there? Well, there's no ejector in this thing. So you take a little screwdriver like this and pop it out. You might have to work on it there a little bit. But, you know, I think this is going to incapacitate the guy. Might need a longer, like a 16 penny nail to knock these things out of here. I'm trying. Anyway, yeah, that would have got him. I like it. I'm confident that this would do the job. Very safe gun to shoot. Not so easy to reload. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. But there it is. The long 2, the 2 long. See you next time.